Yeah, boss, lots of positives to take from that performance today, but most importantly, 3 points.
Yes, that's right. So we're playing football in order to win points and to win the games. And yeah, it was a fantastic evening for us, no doubt about this. So even before the game, we thought, okay, a draw would be a good result because it would have protected our point distance to them and our position on the table. But to travel away with 3 points feels even sweeter. And I have to say, after this game, I would have been disappointed if we wouldn't be allowed to travel back with 3 points, because I think it was a deserved win. We were, I think, by far the better side. Good first half. They had their spells as well in the first half, but I think a pretty impressive second half, especially. And no doubt about that, this deserved win. We scored 2 goals, had many good scenes in the offense, hit the post. Apart from their goal, there were not any chances for them. So just last minute was a bit spicy, perhaps, with 3 corner kicks in a row. In such a situation, everything can happen. But I think the lads deserve today to travel back with 3 points, and for that, many compliments.
Yeah, it was a brilliant save at the end from Michael McGovern there as well. Todd Cantwell and Kieran Dow both came on at half time, and it looked like they had a real impact in the second half too.
Yes, because for us it's not about individual statistics, not about how many goals a striker scores or how many assists midfield player has, or how many minutes some players have. So it's just all about the team, and for that it's great to have some players right now also back after their injury. Todd was out for quite a long time, Kieran for even longer, for nearly 3 months, and I played him today even a bit longer than I wanted, because he's just since 8 days back in training. But yeah, my gut feeling was at halftime we need today a bit more like the offensive creativity of Kieran Dowell, and I think they both were there with a really good game. But in general, so I think was a pretty impressive second half, because we played more or less just in their half, controlled the game, many good situations, scored the winner, and our our pressing was good. And again, so we kept them also away from our goal. They had so many offensive threats on the pitch, and you would expect, especially after they were back in the last 15 minutes, one cross after another comes into our box, but it didn't. So we controlled the game further on, apart from the last 60 seconds. But in general, I think a well-deserved win, and I'm delighted.
And you could see even in the first half as well that the high press was getting us in some really promising positions. Marco Stiepermann won the ball high up a few times, and that's kind of what led to Emi Buendia's goal as well.
Yes, so the game plan was to dominate and dictate this game, to press them. One of these seasons, we scored a fantastic goal out of our pressing. Emi was a cool finish. We had several other good scenes. We had also good possession times during the first half, but not with this consistency. So there were also a few spells when we were not brave enough to press them high and also to defend more or less like in the last row. Not always an overload, so we had to be a bit brave in our pressing, and also we overcomplicated a little bit in our possession. So for that, I wanted to have a bit more control in the second half over the game, although it was not a bad first half, not at all. But I thought we could have even speed up our game and boost up our game in the second half, and the lads did, and for that, many compliments.
I think that's 4-2-1 wins in a row now. It must be really satisfying to know that we can have that control and that kind of game management throughout the second half. Like you say, there weren't too many chances for Reading in the second half.
Yes, but control is relatively. So after 19 games, we are there, top of the league. That's great, but you have the feeling not one easy and comfortable win. So you would expect that at least there is one game when you are a bit more comfortable up and you can relax, and perhaps from minute 80 on. So not for us, but on the other hand, this says a lot about our situation. We had to deal with many injuries, and we grind out results in a situation where it was actually impossible, and no other teams would do this. And for that, I'm even pleased with this statistics, and it says a lot about the mentality, because this is winning mentality. Yeah? It's more like when we are in a losing position, we were able to turn the game in the last minutes when everyone thought, okay, it's a draw for this game. No, we didn't stop, and we wanted to win this game, and were there with late goals. And when we are in lead in a tight game, we are capable to carry this over the line. This is what winners do. So this winning mentality, this is what I like a lot, and we speak a lot also about this soft skills. We want to have this spirit and this never give up spirit within the team, this winning mentality, and the lads are delivering with unbelievable consistency in this strange season, without a preseason, without a summer break, with playing all the games in a shorter period of time. It's difficult for them, but they deliver, and for that, many compliments for them. So what they're doing at the moment is absolutely